pretty much throughout the day. My name is Kim Stewart and I welcome you along here to this auction today on behalf of Richardson and Richards Marrickville. Aris, of course, has been handling the marketing thereof. He's sold quite a few properties in this street. Lovely street, one of the best streets, if not the best street in Dulwich, and we encourage you to bid up and hopefully become the new owner of what is a very specially presented apartment indeed. Look, I know there have been a number of contracts issued for your various solicitors' perusal and approval. I'm not going to bore you with all the details as far as the contract is concerned, nor shall I be answering any questions thereof, because I'm quite sure all the relevant questions have been asked and answered by more learned folk than I prior to the commencement of the auction sale. But I shall just point out to you that the contract for the sale is the year 2016 edition, Richardson and Richards, Marrickville, of course, as I mentioned, with the agents, the vendor solicitors who have prepared this contract, which is quite simple and quite straightforward, 5 bill solicitors and letters. They do state that the date of the completion is the 42nd day after the contract, and the property is described in the contract as apartment 1471 Boulevarde, Dulwich Hill, and it's lot 14 in strata plan 10020. Pardon me. Vacant possession is offered with the property, and included in the purchase price are the home units and of course the car space, and included along with it are the light fittings, the stove, the range hood, the fixed floor coverings, the built-in wardrobes, the curtains, and the reverse cycle air conditioner in the apartment. 10% of the purchase price is required upon the fall of the hammer, unless other arrangements have been made, and attached to the contract all the necessary documents to effect the proper conveyance. Also forming an important part of the contract, ladies and gentlemen, the auction terms and conditions which have been on display here. Briefly, I'll précis them for you. First of all, if you intend to bid here today, even remotely so, please make sure that you have registered with Tina, been provided a bidder's number, and please just let me see that bidder's number each and every time that you do actually prop for a bid. Just hold it in front of you, and that will comply with the transparency provisions of the Act of 2002. One bid only can be made by on behalf of the seller. If I'm instructed to do that at any time throughout the course of the auction, I'll announce it clearly and precisely so that you are fully aware that it is a seller's or a vendor's bid. But look, it's not my policy to utilise sellers or vendors' bids, particularly on a property like this that can stand on its own 2 feet. It's proven very popular throughout the marketing period. So unless I'm specifically requested to do so, I won't be utilising that seller's or vendor's bid, but I expect the bidding to come freely and openly and transparently from the floor. And somewhere near the ballpark figure, you've been talking to Aris, you know what the figures have been doing in this particular street. Start it up near the money and I'll see where you get to, and I'll sell the property to the highest bidder subject to reserve price. That reserve price, of course, is confidential. I can't reveal that throughout the course of the auction, so please don't ask me to do so. And also the auctioneer may refuse to accept any bid that, in my opinion, is not in the best interest of the seller, merely to expedite the proceedings and maintain the dignity of the auction process. And obviously I have a duty of care to protect not only the integral value of this particular apartment, but all those surrounding and all the surrounding homes. Once the hammer has fallen, folks, the property is sold, and we cannot reopen the bidding unless there is a genuine dispute, which the auctioneer will be the sole arbitrator thereof. But bear in mind, no late bids will be accepted. So folks, they are the auction terms and conditions under which we are operating here before today. As far as the apartment is concerned, it's in a great location from the northeastern corner. You've got that northerly aspect, you've got the open balcony, you've got the air conditioning, you've got a quality renovation, 2 bedrooms, including the internal bathroom, but you've got a quality renovation, you're in a quality street, a secure building, and you are surrounded by quality buildings. So close to the transport, you've got the light rail just down the road here, and of course the Lewisham station within walking distance, and all the facilities that you could require, cafes, etc., just up the road. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to submit it to you today, number 1471, the Boulevarde here in Dulwich Hill. Last few videos you've been talking to Aris, you know what the ballpark figure might be. Start it away, I'll see where you get. How much there, folks? How much there to get? What are we saying?
770.
770, thank you, ma'am. 770,000. At $770,000 is the opening call now to bid 770. At $770,000 is the opening bid. At $770,000. At $770,000 a bidding now to bid 770. 770. Now you can all step in here, folks, if you wish to do so. At 770,000, hold the call in front. At 770,000. If you came along here to buy it, now's the time to do so. At $770,000 a bidding now. At 770. At 770,000. Don't be put off, folks, because the longer we wait, it doesn't get any cheaper. So if you want to buy it, bid up now. At 770,000. At $770,000. All you have to do is raise your number at $770,000 a call. At 770. Yes or no? You want to be involved?
780.
780, thank you. Told you not to video it, you're in the road. 780, 90. 790's over here. 790, make it 800 if you like. 800. 800,000, sorry. At 800,000. At $800,000. Both out now. At $800,000 right away. At $800,000. Start us out.
801.
801. $801,000. At $801,000 a corner at 801. 801. Haven't taken $1,000 for about 25 years, but just the same. You're good enough to start it. At 801. At $801,000 a bidding now to bid 801. Take a mental hurdle. Come on, folks. At 801. At 801,000. Anybody else? At 801. 5. 805. 805. 805,000. At $805,000 now. At $805,000. Make it 10 if you like. At $805,000 a bidding. At $805,000 it out? Yes or no? What do you think? 810 if you like. At 805 is here. 805, do you think so? 810. 810. Can I just see your bit? Can I just? You haven't? Yeah, okay. 806. Who started that? 806. 806 there. Too cold for that sort of nonsense. 806,000. 7. 807. Slow old bus, isn't it? At 807. At 807,000. 807,000, yes or no? At 807,000. What do you think? At 807,000. First call now. At 807,000. We're out, ma'am. We're out in front. At 807. Second call. At $807,000. Yes or no? Aris? We're selling the property, are we?
You're out.
807?
Yeah, we're over reserve. We'll over reserve.
Right, and that's all, that'll stop. 807. 807 is here. What do you think, ma'am? 807,000. Yes or no? I'll give you a chance. First call, second call, third and final at $807,000. Are we done? Are you sure? I think it's a no. Thank you for your help. Done. Well done. Fired at $807,000. Thank you. And thank you, ma'am, for the way you were about to do.